when the skies darken, when the winds rise without warning. It is not comfort that reveals a person, it is chaos. And it is not applause that defines a soul, but how it stands when the world falls silent. There is a kind of strength that does not need to shout, a kind of courage that is not loud, but still, a kind of power that is invisible, yet unbreakable. This is the strength the Stoics lived for, not the strength to dominate others, but to master oneself. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. In a world addicted to control, the Stoic learns a quiet truth. You cannot stop the storm, but you can become the one who walks through it, unshaken. Today, we walk that path together. The path of stillness under pressure. The path of grace through pain. The path of choosing reason when rage is easier. Here are 6 timeless Stoic disciplines, not merely for surviving hardship, but for being transformed by it. 1. Fortify the inner citadel. When the outer world breaks down, the only true refuge is within. This is where the Stoic begins. In silence, in solitude, in self-command. Your inner citadel is not a fantasy, it is a discipline. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. You will be betrayed. You will be misjudged. You will be tested in ways that feel unfair. But none of these can destroy you unless you give them permission. Build your inner citadel stone by stone, with reason, with restraint, with daily decisions to return to what is right, especially when it's hard. Do not beg the world to be calm. Train your mind to remain calm despite the world. This is not escape. It is anchoring. 2. Transform pain into purpose. Pain is not the enemy. It sharpens, it sculpts, it awakens. Where others see wounds, the Stoic sees instruction. Where others curse difficulty, the Stoic studies it. Difficulties show men what they are. Epictetus. Pain is not cruelty, it is clarity. We do not pretend it doesn't hurt, but we do not let it define us either. Ask not, why me? Ask, what is this trying to forge in me? Your scars are not weaknesses. They are proof you didn't stay down. And if you learn from them, you are stronger than before you were hurt. 3. Master the response. The world will provoke you. People will insult you. Circumstances will challenge you. The unexpected will arrive uninvited. But what happens next? That is yours. Between stimulus and response, there is space. And in that space lies your power. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca, the Stoic, does not react. He responds, he listens, he breathes, he waits before answering. Because he knows the most powerful person in the room is the one who remains composed. When anger whispers, we pause. When fear flares up, we observe it. When pride demands retaliation, we choose dignity instead. This is not weakness. This is sovereignty. 4. Train in voluntary discomfort. Do not wait for adversity. Invite it. Because when you choose hardship in practice, you become unshaken in reality. Seneca advised his students to live simply on certain days. To eat little, wear coarse clothes, and ask, is this what I feared? He who is not prepared for poverty is not prepared for freedom, Seneca. When you live without luxuries, you find what you truly need. When you practice being alone, you discover your own company. Discomfort is not the enemy. It is a teacher. It teaches you that you can adapt, that you can endure, that what you thought you couldn't handle was just an illusion. The Stoic doesn't wait for peace to practice peace. He finds it even in discomfort. And that is true control. 5. Guard the gates of the mind. The mind is sacred. Not everything deserves entry. You do not choose which thoughts knock, but you choose which ones to let in. This is the Stoic discipline of assent. Man is disturbed not by things, but by the view he takes of them. Epictetus: when envy knocks, do not entertain it. When fear whispers, interrogate it. When self-pity arrives, show it the door. You are not obligated to believe everything you think. You are the gatekeeper of your own peace. And what you allow to stay shapes your reality. Every time you choose a better thought, you train the mind to return to reason. And over time, the mind obeys. 6. Endure without complaint. Endurance is not passive. It is an act of silent strength. You will be hurt. You will be overlooked. You will be doubted. But let these things deepen your roots, not shake your branches. The wise man is neither harmed, nor does he harm. Seneca. The Stoic does not cry for sympathy. He does not perform his pain. He simply endures, without bitterness, without blame. Not for applause, but for truth. This is strength the world rarely understands, but always respects when it meets. To walk through the storm. Calm. There will be moments when no one sees you, when you work in silence, struggle in solitude, endure without thanks. That is no tragedy. That is training. Do not ask for ease, ask for clarity. Ask to remain unshaken, because the storm will come. But if your foundation is within, you will outlast it. And when others look at you, let them not see someone who shouted his courage, but one who lived it, quietly, consistently, faithfully. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Epictetus. This is the Stoic way. It does not begin with others. It begins within, and it ends with peace. If this reflection has stirred something within you, consider joining us on the path of inner strength and quiet wisdom. Subscribe to the Stoic Shine and let timeless philosophy guide your modern life.